rubbish alone now. That's rubbish, isn't it?
My flight got cancelled.
It was never booked in the first place.
We reached the payment stage and then they were like, this flight is cancelled.
Gulp fiction.
Kondo wa kondo, ima wa ima.
It smells very fresh. And the way we entered the market was like a secret way to a dark alley kind of a thing. It's a very happening place, like very positive vibes, full of flowers, lights, people, babies, and more flowers. Really interesting names of the shops, and I've seen some really beautiful pictures as well. Have a look at this painting. Gorgeous. Look at this beautiful colored shop. Such a nice positive vibe coming from this area. Don't forget to look at the ceilings. Beautiful color, lighting, and some weird paper crafts hanging. There, what you see is a mushroom. See, we're currently at a church, Christ Church Cathedral School. No? It's just the ad that I was. So it's a Christ Church, and there has been 3 or 4 shootings of Harry Potter. Maybe, I don't know which movie, but it's a famous.
So the dining hall was in here.
Dining hall was in here. Damn, that is.
And the staircase as well.
Staircase.
That led
Oh yeah, there.
to
There are there.
moving staircase.
The moving staircase. Wow. Have a good look at it. This does look like a place that can easily, be used for magical institute kind of a movie or story.
You can play with this. Your dog.
Your dog. I hope you don't. This is such a beautiful hide. So they have made this sweet small maze near, I think, a cathedral. That's a church. Again, so many flowers you can see. You name it and they have it. This is where we were earlier. Look, just how amazing it's. Sometimes when I see things here walking by, it's speechless. You just have to absorb all of it as much as you can. Get the pink flowers. That's the tower of the cathedral. white, yellow. So they have like all types of different colorful roses. It must be named Rose Garden or something. I won't be surprised if that's the name of it. See their buildings. Every scene that your eye might capture, it's just beautiful.
Anybody want to see the river?
No. Cross just that.
Now we're going to Oxford Library, Oxford University Library. Water?
I asked them one by one.
100多些。
过来一个一个拍照。
Very cloudy as always. You can see various things happening on the street.
可以。
啊？
不可以。
So apparently this is a library which is open to public access. The one that I showed you earlier is not available for public, it's just for Oxford and few other schools students. I can see a lot of faces. It looks like Indian Rakshas, demon devils, or maybe something like the theater faces of different emotions. Not really sure what the story behind it. Now for the story, it's actually one of the oldest libraries in Europe. It was founded in 1602 by Sir Thomas Bootley. Now this library has a fascinating history and is a treasure of knowledge with over 13 million printed items. And the architecture itself isn't directly reflected by Roman architecture. It's just how Oxford had its building earlier in the days.
Got it.
Unexpectedly sunny, which is quite good. Yeah, I hope you like it. It looks Roman, to be honest. There must be some kind of history involved in this. I will give it a read if I find something to read. Stay tuned.
Adamlar ondan sonra bir yazılım yapmış etmiş sonra patlamış gitmiş öyle işte.
Ne zaman peki?
Vallahi
Now we are heading towards the museum, National History Museum. Yeah, every tiny thing about Oxford speaks of delicacy and, like culture, British culture. The way they make things, the architecture, even the acquisition by the Romans, it's still preserved. Look at this. It's like I'm entering a rich person's mansion. Beautiful. Is it paid to go inside?
That's the university.
It's the university. Okay. How about we get our admission in here then?
Okay, right now?
Yeah, let's apply. Because it's July, I mean, for September intake or January intake, we might still be able to make it. You might be able to make it. We, PhD, for us, we only have the PhD option.
PhD application. I mean, it's not my fault entirely. It's my fucking professor's fault. They did not set up the LR.
Looks so green, natural, shaded, comforting. And we have reached Reuben College. Again, very beautiful weather, amazing gardens, lots of flowers, lots of tourists as well. Beautiful sky, puffy clouds. Great day to be in Oxford, to be honest. Let's go inside. Peace. And we have entered the Museum of National History.
Really fun.
You see the bones, sperm whale jaw. It's a massive, that's a very massive jaw. We've got kids doing. Wow. This looks magnificent. Dinosaur fossils intact together. Look at these. Just how powerful those claws must have been. And this tail. Look at the size and the mass of this tail. Imagine getting slapped by this tail. Those explosive power in the muscles. And this guy, this fearsome predator of every living, the most dangerous animal to ever exist on this planet. Look at this. Oh my god, look at that tail, look at these bones. Can you imagine they don't exist anymore? Not even a single one of them. They're just all gone. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the infamous Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm gonna zoom in on the teeth. I just saw something very interesting. This is the first time I'm looking at this animal. Look at their head and the structure, the bone that's coming out of their head. Just how massive would this animal would have been. Crazy. It's so dangerous. I don't know how many of you have seen this animal. It's a sea creature, supposed to be like a big predator. I'm gonna show you the bones. I'm actually trying to avoid any kind of reflection on the glass. As you can see, it's amazing how scientists were able to find these bone structures and, place them in a meaningful order. I think this is how they should be viewed at. So many different things to look at. I can't show you everything that this museum has to offer, so I will just suggest that you come here, visit this place at least once. This is, I think, a more intact version of the same animal that I've seen. Fossil tree trunk, 200 million years old. Can you imagine? 200 million years. Fragile, do not touch. A Jurassic sea animal, fossilized. Okay, I think I'm gonna quickly show you around. That's a Triceratops head. Again, massive. Look, this is my hand, and that's the scale of it. So huge, horns, teeth. I'm glad these animals are just herbivorous. They could be very defensive, but not until you threaten their life or something goes bad. These small raptors, very naughty, always hungry. They just like to hunt for fun. As I said, naughtiness in their bones. Thin bones, light-weighted, very fast. That's why they're called raptors. I think this will be all, and I'm gonna show you some other things from Oxford. Stay tuned. Hi guys, just before I leave this museum, I just saw this internal exhibition. It's not an exhibition, it's part of the museum. It's showing a lot of different countries, ancient and quite cultural relics, things that have been used in the traditions. For example, Africa, Australia, Asia, their clothing, their pottery, their tools, boats, and it's filled with all that. So we were walking by and I saw this tiny door. This is the traditional old Oxford. So nice. So now I'm into a street where you just have to walk. I can't see any vehicles allowed, only the bicycles. A very fascinating ship's hat scalp shop. Look at the architecture, it looks so old. Same for this one. The inn. It's a beautiful place. Where are my friends? Oh, they're over there. Okay. Some construction in process. So we're going to a really famous store that sells Harry Potter stuff. House of Spells or something. Um, let's see. Let's see how good it is. House of Wonders. It is. The sun is doing a great deal. It's usually rare to see, this golden sunlight in the UK, even if it's winters. Trust me, it's just so unpredictable. But I'm glad we are here today, and the sun is on our side. We have a small canal river body right next to us. Looks like a neighborhood area. That's when you know that you're not supposed to be walking here. I mean, you can, but it becomes more risky. Sometimes we need to take that risk. It's all we have in life. Sometimes the novelties we choose defines the undeniable experiences of our lives. Beautiful walk. Beautiful, beautiful walk.
People living in these houses, they're living truly close to nature. Peaceful.
With the main road. And now that we have crossed the river, time to go back to this beautiful island. Just bear with me, this is gonna be one of the most beautiful bridges I've walked on. There's another bridge. Gorgeous. And now we're gonna climb that bridge. Oh my god, this is beautiful. I don't know if you can see this. There are some boats through which you can travel in the river waters. And some duck and ducklings. In my opinion, they're just gonna get to the water and start swimming. Let's go, guys. Yay! And they began their journey. Yep. It's still worth climbing. It's a beautiful bridge. River Thames.
I think if we walk towards this direction, it'll take us more towards where we came from. Yeah, look.
Look at him. Yeah.
Someone should be feeling lucky today. And that's this guy. This place is serene.
Whoa. So fast. Oh my god. I can work for it.
Right.
Ready?
Whoa!
I think it's the best part of Oxford. Away from the world, nearest to the nature, beautiful bridges, lots of greeneries, a water body, sunshine, and friends. Amazing. Most cherishable time of all.